Good day, everybody. Good day. Woo! We are back. We are back. We are back with our 10:30 a.m. morning sip with Red Melissa. I hope everyone is doing well. It is so good to be back. So welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa. I am a ordained interfaith minister and I am a spiritual life coach. And I am happy and joyful in 2026. And I hope that you are as well. I hope all is well in your universe. It's good to see you all. It's good to see you, Shay Love, Linda, Pamela, and everyone else that is joining in with me this morning, live or watching the replay. So, we were together on Friday for our meditation with the full moon, and that was wonderful. But it wasn't our official morning sip because the full moon meditation happens at 8:30 p.m., which is also one of my favorite things to do. So, new year, y'all. New year. And however way you feel about it is fine. It's all good. And excuse me, one of the things that I love to do for the new year is to check out the energy for the year. And this, I guess, is starting to become a tradition also here on Morning Sit with Rev Melissa. Checking out and tuning into the essence and the energy of the year. Everything is energy, as we know. And so there's a certain vibration that is with 2026. So I'll give you a big old hint, right? So we're going to talk about the personal year of 2026, the energy from a numerological perspective. So I talk about numerology. I often refer to this classic book that's been out for decades, Numerology Has Your Number by Ellen Dodge. And so last year, around this time, we were talking about the energy of 2025 and how 2025 is was a number 9 year, right? So if 2025 was a number 9 year, what is the energy of 2026? What is the energy, the essence of 2026? If 9 was 2025, what is 2026? Anyone know out there? Put it in the comments. Let me see if you know in numerology what 2026 is, the energy, the essence of 2026. And so while you're thinking about that, or maybe some of you are Googling it, let me just say that we're going to talk about our essence this year. And I know that we did a series called Essentiate last year, which was also about essence. And now we're talking about in the context of you, of YOU, and the energy, the quality, the vibration that you are desiring and making a commitment to more fully expressing, embodying, and experiencing in 2026. And that is another tradition of Morning Sit with Red Melissa. We've been doing that for at least 4 years, if not 5. So we've been doing it for a minute. So let me check in with y'all and see the essence, the energy of 2026. Bonnie says 10. All right, Bonnie. And Linda says 1. Yes, 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 yes. So the answer is 1. The answer is 1. But Bonnie, you're close. You're close. In numerology, we keep adding until we come to 1 digit, unless it's a master number. So this is just a sip. Your numerology is a whole system. I'm just giving you a sip of it as it contains to our personal year. So we will also learn or relearn how to calculate our own personal year. And so we'll talk about that either tomorrow or Thursday. So tune in if you want to learn or relearn how to calculate your own personal year and see how it aligns with the personal year energy of a number 1 year with 2026. Yes? So let's get into it. So Bonnie, it's all good, girl. It's all good. Only thing you needed to do was say 1. You just needed to say 1 plus 0 equals 1. And that would have gotten you the right answer. So you were very close, very close. So let's remember that in numerology, there are 9, it's 9 cycles. And when you get to the 9th cycle, which is ending, right? So 2025 was about endings as well. After that 9th cycle, we start again. We begin again with 1. We begin again with 1. So we know that every ending has a beginning in it. Yes? So you may have felt in 2025 some little something that wanted to like peep its head out, right? Wanted to like start to blossom, but wasn't quite there yet. Wasn't quite cooked completely. And that's good because we are now in a number 1 year. So let me share some information with you about the universal year number 1. So 1 is the start of a brand new 9-year cycle. So this is the start of the cycle of 9 again. And the core vibe, the core feeling tone, if you will, is beginning, initiative, leadership, identity, and fresh momentum. Think about it's like seed energy, right? So it's new ideas, new directions, new self-concepts, right? The key theme of a universal year that is a 1 year is new beginnings and fresh starts. So this year is a year for launching, initiating, and saying yes, y'all. It's a year of saying yes to what's been waiting for you from within you. Yes. So it's a year that it really is about having faith, trust, courage, and especially taking action. This is the year to take inspired, deliberate action. It's also the energy of independence and self-leadership. So one of the questions that 2026 asks us is, what do I choose? What are you choosing for yourself this year? Right? And we love that question. So what essence, what quality of high vibration are you choosing to experience, embody, and express more fully in 2026? So some of us have already declared, right? In December, some of us already declared what those qualities or essence are. And so if you have clarity now, just drop it in the comments and I will add you to our Essence Quality 2026 list. And I'll share more about that as well this week. So this is innovation 2026 year one is about innovation, it's about new ideas, it's about new strategies and new methods, it's even about collaborations. It's all led by a clear inner direction. So what is leading you is really important. Your inner guidance, right? That God as me, in me, that flows through me. That is where we're taking our direction from. It's also the energy of simplicity and decisiveness. It's not difficult. It is simple to take a step. It is. It is. It is simple to take a step and be decisive. Be decisive. It is the when we make a decision, we take action. When we become aware, we take action, right? Awareness means hardly anything if you don't take action. So let us take action with these opportunities that are available in this vibration of 2026, the universal 1 year. Momentum builds when you take the first step. That's why it's so important to take action. And you don't have to wait until you have the whole plan. It's not a requirement. You don't need to know what's going to happen from A to Z. It's not necessary. Just take the small, inspired action. And as you take action, more shall be revealed. I promise. It is a guarantee because it's the way the law works. It's the way the universe works. So you take action and whoop, oh my goodness, it just starts to unfold. Oh, that's what I need to do next. Oh, look what happened out of the blue. It wouldn't have happened out of the blue if you didn't take action. So how do we work with the 2026 Universal Year 1 energy? Here are 3 things that you are invited to try on and see how it fits for you. So 1, start the thing you've been postponing. Start it now. Start the thing you've been postponing. And I would add to that, this year, make this word obsolete in your vocabulary. Procrastination. Stop declaring yourself as a procrastinator. You are not a procrastinator anymore. That is over. It ended in the 9-cycle year of 2025. Start the thing you've been postponing. Start the thing you've been dreaming about. Start the thing you keep talking about. Start the thing you keep writing about. Start the thing. Just start the thing. No more postponement. No more denying our expressions of our gifts. 2, update your identity language. So we do this often when we talk about I am, the creative energy of I am. So we're paying close attention, as we always do, to what comes after those 2 words. I am. I am creative. I am joy. I am prosperous. I am moving forward. I am divine. How are you identifying yourself? We're paying really close attention to our identity language. Yes? So I am, I do, I lead, I go, I know. We're paying attention to those prompts, right? Because our subconscious mind pays attention, it says yes. It says yes. So let 2026 be your year of first steps. Again, let it be your year of first steps. And we make that first step by taking action. Take action. So I'm going to share, I'm checking the time. I'm going to share a little bit from the book, Numerology Has Your Number, and what Ellen Dodge shares about the universal year number 1. So the number 1 year is the first year in the cycle of 9 years of experience and results in the polish of skill and performance based upon its goal. This is the time to hatch ideas conceptualized 3 years before. Change and independent thinking are key issues in this powerful year. This is not the time to accommodate or vacillate. So this is not the time to not put yourself first. Let me just say that. This is not the time to sacrifice yourself. When is it the time to sacrifice yourself? It ain't never the time to sacrifice yourself. This is the time to go. If one does not forge ahead with new paths, areas, and methods, which doesn't mean limiting oneself or listening to other cautions, one will not develop plans to be carried out during the following 8 years. So it is so important. This is the foundation. This is the seed year. We're planting the seed. We're taking action. Yes? Let me see if there's anything else I want to share. This is important. Patience is paramount. To maintain present relationships, individuals may have to make compromises. However, this is not the year to sacrifice for others. It is the number 1 time to make a new start. So this is the time to make that new start. Now, if your personal year number is a number 1, this is especially important for you because you are in your personal year 1 in a personal universal year that is also a 1. So we're going to talk about that and how you can discover, calculate your own personal year. Okay? So if you remember what your personal year was for 2025, then you're just going to the next number. So if last year was your personal year 3, that would mean that 2026 is your personal year 4. But we'll talk about that as the week goes on. So that's just giving you a little sip, a little foundation to start from, to get curious about, to take it deeper if you choose to. There's a wealth of information that you can find online and see how it resonates with you. All right? All right, y'all. So tomorrow we're going to look at it from a metaphysical lens, and we're also going to calculate our personal year number. Okay? All right. All right. So let me check in with y'all, and then we'll get into some joy news. So Linda said, my quality or essence or vibration I am declaring this year is self-love. Yes, Linda, I love that. I love that. Shay says, I am aligning, I am allowing, I am creative, I am radiating. God is my goal. My goal is good. Oh, I love that, Shay. And I could feel the energy of that. So remember, as we declare our essence, our quality, that vibration, we want to also feel it, right? We could think about it, but feeling it is where the juice is. All right? All right. So set a bedtime intention. If you're not clear yet, ask for clarity. for your essence, your quality for 2026. And as we go through these weeks in January, we'll continue to add to the list. All right? All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. So, tomorrow is Wednesday, and tomorrow's offering is our first visioning for 2026. I'm calling it Envision. What are you envisioning for 2026? Let's check in with the divine. Let's check in with the universe. Let's check in with this number one vibration energy, right? Because we know there is a vision already forming in your life. And before plans are made, before goals are named, Spirit is already speaking. So tomorrow at 7 p.m., we have the opportunity to listen. Listen with our heart mind. Listen with the eyes and the ears and the feeling of spirit. So we get to tune into that. And you could join me 7 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday. Go to rocklandcsl.org. It's on Zoom. The Zoom link is there under events. It'll say Community Cafe. And we are rebranding our Community Cafe. So we're going to do a little bit of our traditional things in January, but then in February, we're going to do a book study. So I'll share more about that probably next week. So that's one thing that I wanted to share in Joy News. The other is the 30-day mental diet with Red Melissa class is starting next Tuesday, y'all. Next Tuesday, January 13th is 6 weeks. Tuesday, 7 p.m. to about 8:15. It's a great way to start your new year with intentional living. It is an awesome way to deepen the journey, deepen the teachings. It is about devotion, being devoted to your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. And this year, it is totally new. It's the same book, The 30-Day Mental Diet by Willis Kinnear. So you want to get the book now so you're ready. What is different this year? It is refreshed. It is, I just got this like little tingle that this is happening in a universal year one. It is so aligned, right? So what is new for this class is that I have written a companion book to the 30-Day Mental Diet by Willis Kinnear. Whenever I teach the class for the last at least 3 or 4 years, the feedback that I get from some folks is the book doesn't resonate. The languaging is a little wonky. And Red Melissa, why don't you write a 30-day mental diet book? So what I have done is I've written a companion to the book with Red Melissa sprinkles, right? So our languaging, more modern today languaging, gender friendly, inclusive languaging. Mind you, okay, let me not even go there. So if you are if you are in the class, I'm so excited, y'all. If you are in the class, you will have the opportunity to receive day 1 through 14 of my new book. So we will be on this journey with Willis Kinnear and also with the companion book that I have written. So you'll be the first to have this experience, and you'll be the first to have the experience. What can I say? So I'm really, really, really excited. So again, you want to register, you could scan that QR code that you see there on the screen, or you could go to bit.ly/joy 2026. The cost now is $99. We had an early bird special that ended with the new year. So register and be ready, be willing, be open for the 30-day mental diet journey with the Red Melissa sprinkles. Yes? All right, y'all. So those are the two things that I wanted to share with you today. Have a wonderful, wonderful today. We're going to continue the journey of essence, quality, energy, vibration of Universal Year 1. We're going to add in your personal year number, and we're going to add in a metaphysical perspective about all of this. So I'll check in one more time. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Remember, bedtime intention, clarity for your 2026 essence, quality, high vibration that you are committed to embodying, experiencing, and expressing more fully this year. This is the year to do it, y'all. Universal Year number 1. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.